I knew it'd be hard. Damn. When was it ever easy? How many times during my countless raids did death stare me right in the face? But that hideous face staring back at me was beyond even my imagination.
There is no escape. Your body belongs to me. Men, attack.
We're being boarded!
Watch it!
That bastard.
Hey,
Hey,
did you have your nightmare again?
it's always the same.
The ghost captain?
He haunts me almost every night.
It's just a dream. Real life is out there waiting for us.
Anchors away!
Come on, we're here.
At the Crab Coast. How long was I asleep?
Far too long. Now come on, get your ass out of the cabin. I'll go and wait for you on the shore. If we want to find the greatest treasure of the southern seas, we need to get to the ancient temple. According to the map, we need to follow the path. Come on, dearest brother. We'll be rich soon. Well done! Where are you wandering off to? We've got to stay on the path. There's the old temple. I knew it. Now we just have to get there. Ah, he's got a treasure map. Look at the map, and let's see where he buried his stuff. He hasn't been there long. I reckon he hid his treasure somewhere close.
What was that? I felt as if... There! Just then.
Be careful, it looks dangerous. Not bad. Oh, gross. Oh, why do you always have to touch everything, little brother? A shovel. Someone must have buried something here.
I need a shovel.
But what? Excellent. Now let's see what's here. Great. But I'm sure that's not even half of what we could find here.
Do you really think there's some great treasure hidden in that old temple?
Just wait. Soon we'll be rolling in gold. A little temple. I wonder what happens when you pull that lever over there. Ah, these ruins will hide many secrets.
An old book. Thunder rolled through the valley, and the earth shook as I approached the large gate of the ancient temple. Only my blunderbuss provided me with some protection against the wild creatures of the jungle. If a mage wrote this, he left long ago.
We can't cross. We need a bridge or something. Have a look around. There must be something we can use. The rotten tree will make a perfect bridge. Well done. Let's move on, dearest brother.
Damn, it looks like him again.
Ruins. Dust, you giant doormat. Bastard! Today, only monkeys live here. A rain of fire spell. Useful for lots of enemies. Bloody pirates. Typical. I knew we wouldn't be the only ones here. We need to stop them, or they'll get to the treasure before us. Ideally, wipe them out with the rain of fire you have in your pocket.
Payback time!
A good job done. I guess they were just the rear guard. Others must be in the temple.
Who's the leader, do you reckon?
We'll find out which flag they're sailing under soon enough. The captain's sure to be inside. We need to get in. Unfortunately, the bridge to the temple's withdrawn.
I can see that.
But there seems to be another way in, across the river. It'll be a bit difficult for you, dearest brother, but not impossible. Find your way into the temple and activate the drawbridge. I'll stay here and keep lookout.
That was him again. The ghost captain. But how can that be? What does it mean? Maybe I'll find the answer in the old temple. Someone killed him. Right. I'm inside. This is the way to the temple.
What took you so long?
The temple's dangerous.
We need to get going. Here lies Captain Rawlings, an old adversary of Admiral Alvarez.
So, our admiral has one less enemy.
He must have been looking for the same thing as us, the vast treasure of the Crab Coast.
I guess the temple didn't intend to give up its riches easily.
How long are we going to hold out before suffering the same fate?
Does Admiral Alvarez actually know we're here?
No.
So you haven't told him?
Oh, come on. He doesn't need to know everything. I don't want to share the treasure with him. It's our lives we're risking here.
What are we gonna do now?
We should have found something ages ago. A clue, a sign, anything.
We haven't been everywhere yet.
I'm not sure if I still want to. So you be careful. You can go there by yourself. What sort of creatures are they? And just look at the cave.
I don't fucking know. I've never seen anything like this before either.
I don't like this.
What's up, sis? You scared? Come on, we're the children of Captain Steelbeard, the greatest pirate captain of all time. Father would never pass on something like this, and neither will we. There's something strange here. Let's explore.
Be careful. We don't know what's ahead.
See, now you've got your own command, after all.
No. Don't talk such crap. I'll get you out of here.
It's too late.
No. No. Goodbye.
Uwamba Katoga Rich.
What the hell?
Easy. You're not ready yet. Take your time.
What?
Have patience.
What happened?
One thing at a time. After death, it takes time for your mind to clear. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about. My spirit was trapped in the underworld once, too.
What do you mean, you two?
Fine. Then tell me what you were doing buried. Having a little nap.
Look, I was...
And where is your companion? You didn't come here on your own, did you?
Patty.
Yes, exactly. She buried you and has long since gone. But from now on, I'm going to keep a beady eye on you, so you don't lose the rest of yourself.
What did the shadows do to me?
They killed you, and took your spirit to the underworld. You're just a spiritless, empty shell. It's only a matter of time before you become nothing but a soulless minion of the underworld.
What did you say? Me? A minion of the underworld?
Yes, Yes, my friend, you will become a demon, a lackey of the underworld. It will be a long and painful existence that'll end in damnation.
Well, that cheers me up.
Oh, there's no time for that. You need to find your spirit fast if you don't want to succumb. You are weakened and have forgotten much. You need a powerful mage. 2 would be even better. Living without a spirit is no easy thing. Believe me.
How do we get away from here?
I've a sloop at anchor in the bay. It's no battleship, but fares well enough.
I want to look around.
Do what you must, but don't forget you've no spirit. If you don't want to mutate into some demon, you'd better pull your finger out. If you have any more questions, I'm right by your side. I'm going to crush a few skulls now! I'm going to crush a few skulls now! sacrificial meat. I'm going to make a hat out of your skin! Yeah. Yeah. That was fast. Yeah. You got it now. Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Where can I find them?
There are powerful sorcerers on the southern seas. Some of them are spiritual leaders of communities. But make sure you find yourself a strong one. They will help you regain your spirit.
The natives are powerful voodoo sorcerers.
That's true. The tribe that you should find most interesting lives on the island of Keela. Strong warriors, mighty shaman, pretty powerful voodoo. I should think you'll find what you're looking for there.
Where are the exiled mages?
As far as I know, they've settled on the Thunder Isle of Tyrannus. They're digging up the island of Gnomes, searching for small magic crystals. And only the mages know what they'll be used for.
What about the Inquisition?
They lost their supremacy on the southern seas long ago. But the sugarcane plantation on Tacarigua may still be there. I'm not sure the Bluecoats can help you, but who knows?
I need a druid now.
I heard of one on Calador. I think the druid is called Eldrick. He's supposed to be the spiritual leader of the demon hunters. They are extremely powerful dark warriors with their own kind of black magic. I'm sure they'd help you. I think you have enough information to find a powerful sorcerer now. You must decide where you want to go for help.
Who are you exactly?
I'm Bones. We met before, several years ago, but in the state you're in, I don't think you'll be able to remember that. I used my paltry voodoo skills to awaken your physical remains from the sleep of death. The last person I tried it on wasn't so lucky, but that's another story. I'm impressed they worked at all, and that you're now more or less alive. I am the only friend you have left in this desolate place.
Who sent you to find me?
I'm a pirate, like you. Well, at least you used to be one. You were a member of a pirate association that was once very powerful. The Council of Captains on Antigua. Admiral Alvarez has been leading the council for many years. He sent me to look for you. He was concerned about his protege.
How did you find me?
Not difficult, really. Every rogue on the South Seas knew that you wanted the treasure of the Crab Coast. Oh, you had better give the old sea dog a hand. Admiral Alvarez has a few problems on Antigua. The existence of the Council is at stake. Have you got a moment?
Speak.
I had a dream.
Don't you start.
I saw an island, and fog,
And?
and bluecoats. Many of them. I'm sure this means something. We should look into it. What do you think?
Where is this island exactly?
Well, I'm not really sure, but I've got a feeling about it.
Well, at least you're optimistic.
Absolutely. Take a look at your sea chart, and then go straight ahead. Fog Island, here we come. Ah, I just remembered something.
Don't torment me with suspense.
Torment? Sounds interesting.
Don't change the subject. What did you want?
Have you ever heard of the Isle of Thieves?
I've heard the island is overrun by gnomes.
Yes. And do you know what that means?
I should watch my gold.
Exactly. But that wasn't what I was getting at. Apparently goblins landed there recently.
And?
And that means trouble. Our route permitting, we should stop and set things right. After all, there's bound to be some loot.
Then I'm in.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Where is Patty?
No longer on the Crab Coast. She sailed to Tacarigua. From what I gather, she's hunting the one who sold her the treasure map. I guess it won't be an amicable encounter.
Do you know anyone on Takarigua?
Just the old lighthouse keeper, Jack. But I've no idea if he's still alive. I'm going to make a hat out of your skin! Creature! Look out! Bones is here!
The legendary Holm once drew up a cunning plan to break into the royal palace. He used all of his skills to devise it. When the Inquisition got its hands on the plan, the governor of Puerto Sacarico decided to hold on to it for safekeeping. That plan could be useful.
I'm going to make a hat out of you! That hurt. Finally, I get to use my weapon! Good! Let's go slit a few throats! That was fast. I'm going to make a hat out of your skin! Yeah. That beast is never going to get up again! Hey, leave some for me! Ah. Yeah. What a waste of prime sacrificial meat! I'm going to make a hat out of your skin! Yeah. What a waste of prime sacrificial meat! I'm going to crush a few skulls now. Let's go split a few throats. Run as fast as you can. Yeah. Oh. Good. I'm going to make a hat out of your skin! I'm going to make a hat out of your skin! Let me at him! I'm going to make a hat out of your skin! What's that? I'm going to crush a few skulls now! Slit a few throats! Yeah.
Let's set sail.
The rowing boat'll get us to the sloop dry.
What are they?
The reason Alvarez wants to see you.
Ghost ships. I've seen something like them before, but that was a dream.
No, this is no dream. It's Crow. Pirate Captain Crow.
That cutthroat. But he's fucking dead.
He's returned from the underworld and he's boarding every ship he comes across with his cursed fleet and minions.
Underworld?
We've got to get away. If they find us, we're done for. I'm starting to get worried about you. You look terrible. How about you lie down for a few hours?
Next time I see a bed, I'll use it.
I hope so.
What do we do about that crystal portal back on the Crab Coast?
Crystal portals form some sort of bridge between our world and the underworld. The underworld's where our spirits go when we die. It's a different plane of existence. Those who go there rarely return.
You have experience with those things.
No, I just know what they'll spawn. Soulless creatures that hunt our blood. I'm not an expert. Ask a sorcerer.
How did you get your spirit back?
That was different. Spirits found their well-deserved peace on Skull Island. But the island disappeared, as if the Earth swallowed it up.
How's that possible?
I haven't the foggiest, but we need to be careful. Power in the underworld is reaching out with claws to the world of the living. And it's no friend of humans for sure.
Come on, let's go.
Sure.
What are you doing here? I'd advise you to leave, and quickly.
Why should I?
The shadows are rising out of the ground. There are reports of dead people everywhere. Green fires are burning. Suddenly, these damn demon hunters appeared and took over the old citadel. And you're asking why?
How does it help you if I leave?
I'll have fewer mouths to feed. We fishermen are responsible for most of the provisions around here. Since the shadows started threatening the world, it's harder to survive on Calador.
Hard, but not impossible. That's a reason to hope, huh?
I don't think I follow.
It's alright. Just ignore what he said. What are you doing here?
When I'm not fishing, I'm advising all the new arrivals on this island to turn around and leave immediately.
I'm not planning on leaving again.
I figured you'd say something like that. Then let me take you to our fishing village at least. Just so you don't wind up wandering around Calador until some shadow makes you his breakfast.
Perhaps later.
Let me know if I can show you the way.
What's that supposed to mean? No fish?
I'm sorry, but you heard me. We have...
Bloody hell, what am I supposed to tell the others?
You could try to catch something at that beach yourself.
I don't have time for...
An uncle of mine was also a fisherman.
And where's he now?
Sleeping with the fish.
You'd better have something for me next time.
You could try the farms.
That's no good to me. I'll try somewhere else.
Do that. Like I said, I'm sorry. Damn. Another mouth to feed. Are you one of those demon hunters as well, then?
No.
All these new people arriving on the island aren't making our lives any easier. As if we didn't have enough to do already.
Problems?
Well, you could call it a problem. Since the farms have got into trouble, everyone suddenly seems to want our fish.
And you're not happy about that?
We have just enough fish for ourselves, and a little left over to sell. But we can't just let all these people starve to death. Particularly now, when they depend on us. Things are in a real mess here.
Why aren't you out fishing?
Good question. I'd like to, but I can't.
Why not?
Because something always interferes. Either monsters on the beach, or somebody wants something. Well, I'll get it done somehow. It's not like I'm stupid.
Do you need help?
I don't know what you can do. We are unable to fish anymore.
Then do something about it.
I'm a fisherman, not a warrior. And those damn demon hunters think it's beneath them. But if you're offering your services, you look like you could do it.
Okay. I'll kill your beasts.
Thank you. Tell me when you've slain the creatures.
Where are these creatures exactly?
Directly below the village, on the beach. Just go back along the same route you used to come here, and go along the beach. You should come across them sooner or later.
I see. What will you give me if I kill your beasts for you?
I don't suppose you'd be interested in fish, would you? You can also have gold, if you'd prefer. You can choose.
Well, who do we have here? A new face on our island. Welcome to the lowest level of hell. It's the best place to be right now.
Are you serious?
Sorry. Guess I've been here too long. Gallows humor's the only thing that helps with all the shit going on here.
Spoken like a great warrior! Or someone who thinks he's one.
Oh yeah? Well, you look like you've seen better days yourself.
Possibly, but no idea.
How's it going?
Disastrous. The shadows are advancing and people are dropping like flies. It's the perfect time to be a gravedigger, I'd say. There's plenty of that kind of work here.
I guess a lot of looting is going on as well.
Nothing gets past you, does it? When chaos rules and people vanish, we have to choose who to protect. Not even us demon hunters can be everywhere.
What are you doing here with the fishermen?
I'm here to gather fish for us.
Who's us?
Us demon hunters, of course. But these poor fishermen have been hit hard. Their work here is becoming impossible, what with all this shit going on. No wonder they have so little to sell to us.
Why should you care?
Well, unfortunately, we demon hunters will soon have nothing left to eat. I guess we'll have to go fishing ourselves, while the hellhounds are on the loose. Fucking great. It looks like I'll probably have to return to the Citadel without any fish. Join me if you like.
No. There's still something I have to do.
Let me know if you change your mind. I'll stay here for a little while. If you can rustle up some fish, then let me know. I'll buy some raw fish from you for a very good price. But only when I'm back at the Citadel. I haven't brought my gold with me.
Can you teach me something?
Possibly.
Hey, what are you doing?
What? Who? Me? Nothing.
Yeah, sure. You're robbing these graves. It's obvious.
Oh, come on. They don't need the stuff anymore. Don't tell me you've never done something like this.
No, I haven't. I don't rob the dead.
Really? Well, that's very noble of you. As far as I'm concerned, the mages have asked me to search for knowledge and magic. Once I've gathered enough, I'll trade with the locals.
You aren't from Calador?
No, I'm a guardian from Tyrannus.
I don't give a fuck who you are. Keep your hands off those graves.
All right, I don't want to cause trouble. I was going somewhere else anyway.
What do you know about the mages?
They command the most powerful magic in our domain. Stronger than voodoo mumbo-jumbo, and more powerful than runes. Then there's us Guardians, of course. If there's a way to defeat the Titans, I'm sure you mages will find it. If you want to learn true magic, you should join us and go to Tyrannus.
Got anything to sell?
No, I haven't found enough things to trade yet.
I'm going to crush a few skulls now!
Oh, fuck. What kind of shit is going on here?
Oh, I knew it. Now he's going to talk my ears off.
What the fuck is going on here?
Now don't tell me. You're surprised.
Wait a moment.
It's always the same with greenhorns. First, total disorientation, followed by utter denial. Finally, they reach desperation and madness. But rest assured, once total indifference settles in for all eternity, you won't notice much anymore.
Where are we?
You don't really want to know that, believe me. Too many questions would only drive you further along the path to madness.
Wait, I do want to know. So tell me.
You wouldn't be able to bear the truth, lad.
Do I need to force you to answer me?
You're starting to bore me. Find someone else to bombard with your inane questions. I need to be elsewhere.
Stop. Wait. What a nightmare. Fuck. I need help. Bones is still my doctor. I have nightmares.
Listen, I'm your doctor, not your shrink.
It felt so real. I was an empty shell, walking through a bleak wilderness with no idea where to go.
Ah, that's what you're talking about. Well, you'll have to get used to it.
It felt as if time had stood still. I was suffocating.
You no longer have a spirit, and you turn more and more into a minion of the underworld. Have you already forgotten?
You're my doctor. You must help me.
All right. Let me think. I remember vaguely how it was when my spirit dwelled in the underworld. I wandered around the southern seas, seeking help, just as you are now. But I only found it with the native shamans. They gave me some relief.
Some relief, but they didn't solve your problem.
Not exactly, but they did help me cope with it better. For a while. I think I can help you, but I advise you talk to an expert first. Then find a shaman who knows about voodoo. He'll tell us how we can alleviate the symptoms of your spiritlessness. As far as possible, try to avoid anything that makes you demonic.
I had a dream about a man called Mendoza.
What? You don't mean Mendoza the Inquisitor?
You know him?
Who doesn't know him? A real Inquisition bastard, I can tell you. And anyone who didn't obey his orders was very quickly removed. They say he raided along with the pirates.
That sounds interesting.
You wouldn't want to encounter a man like that, believe me. He's supposed to have hundreds on his conscience.
Maybe. But one thing still puzzles me. Why should a highly decorated Inquisitor make a pact with the pirates?
No idea, but he's long dead now. It's funny that you're talking about him. I thought I saw one of Mendoza's ships recently west of Tyrannus. It's probably just a coincidence.
What do you think of this part of the world?
The demon hunters have seen the way things are going and want to negotiate. But their power alone won't be enough to stop death.
Any other suggestions apart from a shaman?
The shaman used a black heart to treat me. It helped cleanse my poison blood.
Doesn't sound healthy.
In your case, it is. Black hearts have certain healing properties. They strengthen our blood, especially when it's without spirit. But I've no idea how it works exactly. I'm not a shaman.
And what exactly are these black hearts?
They are the hearts of demons, the place from which they draw their power. You find them beating in the chest of a Shadow Lord or an underworld minion. If you want one, you just need to cut it out.
You want me to gather the black heart of a minion?
Come to think of it, forget about the minions. I'm afraid your case is serious. Only a Shadow Lord heart will help you.
So I'm supposed to cut out the heart of a Shadow Lord, right? The fuck are you talking about? Just how am I supposed to do that?
No idea, but I'll let you know when I know.
So, what would make me more demonic?
The more evil your deeds, the more you will become a demon. Avoid mistreating others if you wish to retain your humanity.
I don't want to harm people. I want to fight for them.
That will help to preserve your humanity. Everything you do from this moment on will have consequences. The closer your soul gets to the shadows, the more the minions will reach for you.
Why?
A demonic soul is strong. There is little that can stop it. You can also turn other demonic souls into powerful allies. On the other hand, no human will help you once you have fully succumbed to evil.
I see.
Whatever your decision may be, I will always remain at your side, my friend.
I found some sort of soul dust.
No idea what it is, but I'm sure you'll eventually come across someone who can explain it for you. You should probably hang on to it until then. I'm going to make a hat out of your skin! Yes! I hate insects. I'm going to make a hat out of you. I hate insects. I'm going to make a hat out of your skin! That was fast.
At last, a human. You must help me.
You can speak.
I'm Burke, one of the demon hunters. Unfortunately, something went a bit wrong during my last experiment.
I can see that.
Yes, but all is not yet lost. I can reverse the transformation that caused this.
Tell me about your experiment.
One question bothered me ever since I joined the demon hunters. What if mankind no longer needed to fear death? Without that fear, we'd be warriors who'd outmatch any enemy. So, I tried to discover a way to raise the dead.
Looks like you succeeded.
What? You think this is what I was aiming for? I want my body back. If only I'd never touched that magic. It certainly was not my idea to end up with my spirit in these old bones.
It seems you could do with some help.
Well spotted. Returning to the Citadel in this state is not a good idea. My brothers in arms would immediately unsheathe their blades and attack me. Unless you accompany me and make sure that nobody gets up to any mischief.
That's all.
Well, there's still a little detail. I need a magic formula to get my spirit back into my body. But if I'm not mistaken, my counterpart no longer has it. We need to ask around in the Citadel to find who has taken it.
That's that.
What was that?
I'm telling you straight, before you ask. If you want a message delivered, find someone else. I'm fed up with dragging other people's crud around. I'm gonna take a break now.
Are you some kind of messenger?
I'm not just some kind of messenger. I am a messenger. Or rather, I was a messenger.
What do you mean?
I mean, I don't want to do it anymore. I've traveled enough. It's time to devote myself to drinking.
And what are you doing with your free time?
Drinking. If you give me some rum.
Why should I?
I'll make you a deal. You give me some booze to help me aim better, and we can have a little knife-throwing contest. What do you say?
All right. I'll fetch you some rum.
Just let me know when you want to play around. And don't forget the rum.
I don't want a message.
All right. In that case, I have a suggestion to make. I've got a letter that wants delivering. Do you feel like doing that for me?
What will I get for delivering the letter?
Normally, the recipient pays. So let him pay you.
I'll deliver the letter for you.
All right. Here it is. Remember messenger confidentiality. Don't open it. The letter must be taken to Harry in Keeler.
All right. Captain Finch wanted to prevent someone undeserving taking over his place at all costs. Therefore, he hid his infamous pirate flag at a perilous location before his death. It is said that he was last seen on Keeler, near a native village. That's enough for me. Let's go to the Citadel.
All right then. But you wouldn't happen to have some fish on you? 10 would be enough.
Let's go slit a few throats. Yeah. Get up again. better squished. That's fast. It's beautiful here. However, I'm sometimes fed up with looking at palm trees. A waste of prime sacrificial meat. I'm going to make a hat out of your skin! Yeah. Good! Hey, leave some for me! I'm going to crush a few skulls now. Yeah. Yeah. I hate insects.
The beasts on the beach have been taken care of.
Really? All of them?
Yeah.
That's great. Now we can fish again. Thanks so much. What would you like as a reward?
Do you have a few fish for me?
That's really all you want? Fish? Well, that's fine by me. Here's a few fish. Thanks again for your hard work.
Let's go to the Citadel.
All right then. But you wouldn't happen to have some fish on you? 10 would be enough.
Here. I have some raw fish.
Great. Where'd you get hold of that? Doesn't matter. Let's go to the Citadel. Follow me. We have a long way to go. I hope you know how to use your weapon. Are you gonna be all right?
I'll manage.
That's all right then. If you have any more questions, just ask.
What do you do when you don't get any more fish?
We've lost contact with 2 farms. There's just enough. But if any more people come to the island, we'll have a problem. Panic hasn't broken out yet, but it will soon, I fear.
Let's press on.
Okay, just stay close behind me. It's not safe here. I don't know what happened to the farms. All I know is that none of them are receiving deliveries anymore. Maybe the people at the tavern know more. You could try asking them.
I'm going to make a hat out of your skin!
Stop! Stand still!
That'll be the end of that creature!
I guess there's a nest somewhere.
What a waste of prime sacrificial meat!
Go up the mountain here to the northwest, and you'll reach the tavern. You should pay a visit if you get the chance. Since the green fires have been lit, there are more reasons than ever to drown our sorrows. But first, let's get to the Citadel.
What do you know about the green fires?
The green fires are a call. A call for all demon hunters in the world to gather here. To train each other and rise up against the shadows.
Who built it?
I don't know. But if you want to know more about it, you should talk to Eldrick.
Tell me more about this Eldrick.
Eldrick is our druid. He lives in the Citadel. He's your man if you want to know more about such things.
Let's press on.
Okay, follow me. The tavern's a good place for picking up rumors. There hasn't been much in the way of entertainment since the fires have been burning. Unless you like handling corpses. Right, we're almost there. We'll be at the Citadel soon. The last remaining bastion against the shadows.
What can you tell me about the shadows?
I don't know that much about them. I only know that they've brought misery and chaos. Maybe it's an omen that everything here will soon turn to shit. All I know is that I must kill them. That's all I need to do.
All right, let's keep going.
We're almost there. Soon the Citadel will be back to its former glory. If there's a place to be when everything goes to hell, then it's our Citadel.
All right.
So, here we are. Impressive, eh?
Who built all this?
Our ancestors. Demon hunters of the past. Dark warriors from the old times. But that was long ago. The place was abandoned, and the buildings turned to ruins. Now that the darkness is looming over the land, we are needed again. So we're here to rebuild everything. Do you have any more questions?
I've got no more questions.
Okay. Then I'll return to the Citadel and tell them about the fish.
Family?
What?
Family. Your lineage. I need to know which house of demon hunters you belong to so I can add you to the list. Or didn't you follow the call of the Green Fires?
I'm not a demon hunter.
So, you have no leader, is that it? You could join us. We could use all the help we can get in these dark times. But if you're just here to sponge off us and piss off right away, we need real warriors for this war. I myself would like to go out and give the shadows a good kick in the nuts. But someone has to stay here and mind the shop.
So, you're waging war with the shadows here?
It's our destiny. Why do you think we lit the Green Fires? As a call. A call to the old dynasties of the demon hunters. We demon hunters have struggled to maintain the balance of this world since time immemorial. We've been lying low for so long, but now it's time for us to reveal ourselves.
What's your job here?
I look after the new recruits. I was here first, and I will be the last one standing. If that day ever comes. Have you spoken to the druid, Eldrick?
No.
Then do so. He'll welcome a new face. You'll find him in the back.
What can you teach me?
What do you want to know?
Show me how to survive longer in battle.
Okay.
Nice shack.
It's a little more than that.
Yes, it is. A big, nice shack.
Have you got the fish with you?
No, but I could get some. Here it is.
There are only 10 here.
I couldn't get any more.
Okay, well then this'll have to do for now. Thanks.
All right. I'll let you know if I find a nice juicy pig on my watch.
Or we'll just eat a shadow.
Right.
Ah, reinforcements. I hope you don't have any trouble in tow. Well, if that's the case, you can scram right away.
I'm not looking for trouble.
That's what they all say. And I end up having to clobber them with my forge hammer. So,
go straight, nothing will happen to you. I hope you're not one of those guys who brags about their wealth. I've no use for them. I need guys who sort things out.
You need someone to do the heavy lifting. No problem.
You don't exactly look trustworthy. But I have a rather hot iron in the fire, and I could use your help with it.
I have to help you forge something.
Of course not. What makes you think that? Oh, I get it. Because I mentioned a hot iron. Listen, if you help me, we must keep it to ourselves. I don't want the guys here to make fun of me.
Just spit it out.
I need someone to give this engagement ring to my girlfriend Grace on Antigua.
Engaged? You?
Crazy, isn't it? I know how ridiculous it sounds, but when you're closer to the grave than to your girl, these things go through your mind. So, what now? Will you pay Grace a visit or not?
About Grace. That's a long fucking journey you're asking me to do.
Because this matter is extremely important to me, I'll make sure you won't go away empty-handed.
Care to elaborate?
I'm talking about a unique grindstone. A diamond grinder.
Fine. But it'd better be worth it. Where on Antigua can I find Grace?
I put her in charge of my old forge. You're to meet her there, together with my nephew, Panzel.
I'll keep that in mind. All right, I'll bring Grace your engagement ring.
Man, speak a little more softly. I don't want to become the butt of everyone's jokes.
Come on. Are you a man or a mouse?
Yeah. Here's the ring. And now get the hell out of here.
We should get a move on, or this old toy boy here might get pissed off.
What are you doing with the demon hunters?
Well, what do you think? I'm the blacksmith. Anyway, it's my damn duty to help them.
Why?
No long story. And long stories only hold me up. In a nutshell, I owe it to my father.
Do you work alone in the forge?
No. Usually Alvito gives me a hand. If only I knew where he is. I send him out to get some iron, and he disappears. He better not be with that whore, Yvette, in Travis's tavern again. We don't have time for women.
That's rich coming from you.
Yeah, go on, make your stupid jokes. You're not the one standing alone in front of the anvil all day long.
Let me guess. You're looking for someone to check up on Alvito.
And you look like you're willing to do me this favor.
No. But you'll wear yourself out if you keep doing two people's work.
Nonsense. So what'll it be? Will you help me? I'm starting to lose my patience.
I'll think about it.
That's the right attitude. But don't take too long.
Any idea where Alvito intends to find the iron?
I only take care of the forging. Where I get the iron doesn't matter. The important thing is that I get it. The only thing I know is that there's an abandoned iron mine somewhere on the island. But like I said, maybe he's in the tavern, ogling Yvette.
All right. I will find Alvito for you.
Good. But we don't have any use for big mouths around here. I'll take your word for it. If you find the boy, then... Oh, never mind, just find him.
Know much about weapons?
What? Who do you think I am? You are speaking to the greatest weaponsmith for miles around. I was forging pistols and swords while you were still in nappies. If you like, I could show you a few tricks.
Let's see what you've got.
If you can afford it.
Here, there was an archer whose accuracy with a bow surpassed his precision with muskets. One day, he disappeared in a cave on the beach on Keeler. Interesting.
Dad, what do you think you're playing at?
Are you here to make fun of me? Or do you really want to buy something?
Are you a merchant?
Well spotted, boy. Now buy something or piss off.
Why are you in such a bad mood?
Because nobody here takes me seriously.
Aren't you a demon hunter?
Only because my family is from an ancient demon hunter dynasty. Nobody here wants me. Leave your sword at home, they say. Stick with your numbers, they say. I'll show them what I'm capable of.
Can you sell me something?
Of course I can sell you something, but you must do something for me first.
What do you want?
Listen, I want you to find the World Devourer and bring me its heart. I need 300 boulders of destruction from the Volcano of Death. I also want you to haul up the cursed treasure of Captain Bloodblade from the deepest part of the ocean. Lastly, I would like a dragon's eye.
What do I get in return?
I like you. The most important question first. These are just stories from old times. Maybe there's no such thing as a World Devourer. And Captain Bloodblade's treasure is probably just a legend too. Hey, I'm a businessman. Of course I'll sell you my goods. Even without you having to do anything for it.
Teach me something. Show me your goods.
I'd like nothing better. Oh, God, what are you doing?
The mages managed to bind a sunbeam in a crystal. What an incredible feat of magic. The amazing piece is still in the mage's tower on Tyrannus to this day.
That's bad manners.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Quite a thing to say.
Well, I wish they were just empty words. But unfortunately, this is our fate. Welcome to Calador, the last bastion of the Dark Warriors this side of the great stream of lava. As long as the war of the Titan Lords continues, we will need every strong man we can get. Our task here is to defend the people against the forces of darkness.
A Shadow Lord stole my spirit.
Yes, I suspected as much. I can see it in your eyes. That's not good.
I could think of better situations.
How did that happen?
It's a long story.
I've got time.
All right. We were searching for treasure on the Crab Coast. Our path led us through an old temple to a gorge, where the ground shook and revealed a cave.
A skull cave. And inside you found a large gate made of pure crystal.
You seem to know the story.
These skull caves have appeared all over the southern seas. I've heard innumerable reports of people being hunted and killed by shadows. Often, their souls are removed in order to make them compliant. Your strong will alone is the reason you're still in command of your wits. Most have become minions of the underworld.
You have come far. Impressive. Tragic that it will all be for nothing.
I don't want to join the underworld. Help me get my spirit back.
It's not that simple, lad. The underworld is full of mysteries and illusions. One moment everything seems clear, and the next, it's all shrouded in a veil of oblivion.
But you must be able to do something.
The old culture of Calador was highly developed and may contain the knowledge we'll need.
Have you any idea who is behind these attacks by the Shadows?
It must be an ancient power from times long past. Our opponent has not yet revealed himself, but I'm afraid that when he does, it will be fatal.
A ghost named Crow is terrorizing the seas.
The enemy should never be allowed to gain control of the seas. If that happens, we will all be finished. None of us will be able to count on other factions for help.
What's a druid got to do with demon hunters?
Don't let yourself be blinded by the dust of the crumbling ruins. Even today, this land still conceals a great power. In its heyday, the Dark Warriors of Calador still understood the relevance of the Titan Wars. They were aware of the weak points of their masters, the Titan Lords. The offspring of these warriors of yore still possess that ability to this day. I lit the green fire and watched them making pilgrimages to the land of their ancestors in search of their destiny. I'm here to help them remember their old strength. Now that the shadows have come over the land, we need them more than ever.
Can the knowledge of Calador help me?
Real treasures are still hidden. The Dark Warriors were wise. The ancient knowledge they collected has for the most part remained untouched in the ruins. If you can find these writings and bring them to me, I may be able to help you get your spirit back.
I've brought you ancient knowledge from Calador. Where should I start looking?
The Demon Hunter's old records refer to a grimoire, a text from a time when their culture still flourished. Its last known whereabouts is said to be an old castle ruin to the west of Iron Bay.
Castle ruin in the west. Find grimoire. Shouldn't be a problem.
Good. But be on your guard. The reports from the area are disconcerting. One of the Shadow Lords fled to the west after our last battle. I'm sure he's still there somewhere.
I'll bear that in mind. What can you tell me about the big ship down in the Iron Bay?
I think it's probably their last chance to leave the country when Calador falls. The Dark Warriors will stay anchored there until Calador is liberated. Unless someone goes to them and shows them how they could contribute with their frigate. But they will only listen to a demon hunter.
How can I help you?
We fought our last battle in the north. My Dark Warriors smoked out the Skull Caves, and the Crystal Portal was destroyed. But we suffered heavy losses. Many were killed, and many fled. They have not returned since then. They need help in finding their way back to the Citadel.
You destroyed a crystal portal. How?
I found the spell here in the Citadel. It's easy if you know how it's done. The spell makes the crystal resonate until it shatters into 1,000 shards. Come, I'll show you. I'll show you how to cast a magic spell. Pay close attention. It's your turn.
I'll give it a go.
Very good. Now you should also be able to destroy a crystal portal.
Thanks. I look forward to smashing those animals straight back to the underworld. I want to become an even better warrior.
You wish to become stronger when confronting the shadows? I can teach you a few things that every warrior should know. However, I won't teach you any magic as long as you're not one of the demon hunters. The secret knowledge of the Dark Warriors is well protected. However, if you want to learn how to fight, you should speak to Henrik or Drake.
You can count on me. I'll take care of your warriors.
Thank you. As I said, we can use all the help we can get.
Stand upright, arms to your sides. It's a start. And your sword arm seems to be pretty efficient as well.
I've seen a few fights.
You look like you have. They're bound to need someone like you at the Citadel.
As long as the mattresses aren't flea-ridden. I've had some bad experiences. Want to hear about them?
No. Don't think so.
Can I make myself useful?
No idea. Ask the others. Normally you'll find them scattered around the Iron Bay.
Great.
What are you pulling that face for? You can try and beat me in an arm wrestle. You'll find me at the table every night. Talk to me, if you got the balls.
Do you think the Citadel offers enough protection?
It's safer than the farm buildings, that's for sure. Only when you're prepared to lose everything are you truly fearless. If you are ruthless in battle, victory will be yours.
Wise words.
I learned them from my old master. I can still hear him now. It's not the steel that makes a man of you, my lad. It's your heart. Okay, enough of that. You must be up to something.
What's your story?
Where I come from, who I was, that's all in the past. What matters is the here and now. And like all of my brothers, I followed my calling.
You don't like to talk about your past, do you?
No. It wouldn't change anything after all. I always focus on what's ahead of me. But instead of talking, I've got a better idea. Let's have a little fight and see who wins. After all, that's why blokes like you are here. I might even know a trick or two that could help you improve.
What do you sell?